Hey, this is Garden Weirdos and coming out for a check on the elephant garlic. We had another cold snap recently where we had temperatures below freezing for several days. And so we came out and put blankets, or actually thick towels, on all of the garlic and the onions. So they're looking a little crushed. But otherwise, just keeping an eye on them, keeping them watered. The growth that I'm looking for they're called scapes. And if you don't trim them off, they will flower, but you can eat them. So that is the next thing that we're looking for in the garlic. It's time for an update on the seedlings. And it's been a couple weeks, had some stuff going on, but everybody has been having explosive growth. These are the orange hat tomatoes that I had planted from seed after the heat incident. And another pepper and one of the eggplants. Kind of gave up on keeping everybody in particular spots because you have to rotate based on where everybody's doing better, getting everybody water, that sort of thing. So the growth is due in part to two things. One, we moved everybody to larger containers. These are peat pots, and they absorb water quickly through the bottom, and they're compostable. So when you plant them, you can just tear them off. We'll get to that later when we plant. But the second thing is fertilizer. You'll see I've got my bottle of liquid fertilizer. This is the Fox Farm Grow Big. Fertilizer doesn't have to be confusing, although it is. You'll see a set of numbers here. This one says 644. Those correspond to the nutrients nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. So for this, it is sourcing from phosphate and potash. And then the instructions for seedlings, half a teaspoon per gallon of water once per week. So not a whole lot of food. They don't need a ton, but you will definitely notice some improved growth. A little bit more about fertilizer. These are the other two in the set. I think Fox Farm might have some more, but as you see again, 3 numbers at the bottom, they tell you the ratio. So these are used at different points in your growing cycle. Dr. Earth is another really good one, type of fertilizer. It's not liquid, it is a granular type. And you'll see this is specifically for fruit tree fertilizers. This is what we use on the blackberries. Speaking of blackberries, it's about time to give the blackberries their annual snack and do a little cleanup before they get a little out of control. One thing that we noticed in years past, we'll see these kind of bunched up growth. Turns out that is caused by a pest. See that called a blackberry ciliate. And these are common where you have pine trees. Hello. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of cleanup around the base, getting some of these offshoots snipped off, and we'll give everybody a snack and then a nice big drink. All right, addendum to the update, because I forgot about this, but these orange hat tomatoes are flowering. Now, it's a little early. Put them outside. Remember, we're following the Farmer's Almanac. Suggested planting things inside, outside, etc. So they've got tomatoes going outside on April 16th. We're not that far away, but we'll just continue to let these fellows get a little drink every week. And that would be funny if we have tiny tomatoes. We could hand pollinate them. That's not an issue. But the other addendum is that the lights have to keep, I've adjusted them again, and this purple tomatillo needed a little bit of help. And that's Garden Weirdos for this week. Thanks for watching.